Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be showing you how to fold this. Don't know what to call it. You guys can decide in the comment section. It has the ability to dive bomb on whoever it wants if you know how to throw it properly. It's got fins, it's got engines, afterburners, few other bits and pieces. Now, the size of the paper is really important here. I'm going to be measuring in millimeters for this because they're a smaller unit and that allows for a greater accuracy. With a 216 by 279 sheet of US letter paper, we go from this edge right here and measure 21 millimeters. And there we go. We then go to the opposite side and measure 245 millimeters. I know that's a lot. We then fold, well, next we fold it in half along the mid crease. And then take this point and this point, the points you marked, and fold the paper so that it goes through those points. The tip of the paper will go off the edge. That is completely normal. In fact, that's what should happen. And unfold. Now that you have that crease, repeat from the same thing. Using this on this side, measure 21 millimeters. And on this side, measure 245. And fold between the two. And unfold. Now we do a bit of a tricky collapse. You fold in one side, find out where the edge of the paper meets the center crease, and when we find it, we crease along where it is. Unfold. Repeat that with the other side. Unfold, and your paper should look like this. Next, we collapse it. And upon this collapse, these should stick out of the edge of the paper, and the creases really shouldn't line up with the edge. And the creases should line up with the edge of the paper. The crease mark, these crease marks should line up with the edge of the paper. Next, you take these and reverse these, an inside reverse fold, so that it all lines up. There. The paper should look like this. Next, we flip one side over and fold this edge to the center. And mirror fold using this side right here as a guide. And there we go. Now we flip it over and take this edge and fold it up until we see the points, until we see the 245mm points we marked earlier. The 245mm points we marked earlier. Fold there, and take this edge and fold it to the crease you just made. And you should get this. Now we open this up, fold this side to the center, flip the paper over, and mirror fold using this side as a guide. This is what your plane should look like at this point. Now we get into the tricky stuff. See, you open this up, go from the tip down, (45mm), and go on this side and come back 5mm. Hopefully you can see the points. There. Now we fold at using those 2 points as guides, and that's a wing. That's our wing. Now we mirror fold using this side as a guide. I'm going too fast for some of you. You can go to the settings menu and hit playback speed, and you can slow down the video as you need to, or you can just pause it. Now for the tail fins. We go down, flip this over, open this up, and measure out 22mm. We go down from the tip and measure out 58mm. Now, keeping these parallel, using this edge parallel to this one, we fold so that a crease goes between those 2 points, and your paper should look something like this. Now flip this over and mirror fold using this side as a guide. Now to create the afterburners. You take this edge and fold it to this edge. Repeat on the other side. and fold. And inside reverse fold to make the afterburners. And now you take these little pockets here and pull them over as much as they'll go on both sides. You then flip it over, fold along that line right there for both sides. Tuck it in. And there you go. Now, if you want it to be the exact dimensions of my plane, you come back 42 millimeters from the nose, measure from each side 11 millimeters, a little bit of pre-creasing, the matching to make the necessary folds. And when you get there, simply reverse the folds you made. Now you reverse these folds to jet fold the craft. And get this. Now, in line with the breakpoint here, you fold it up using parallel to the breakpoint and the very back edge of the plane to create the wing slope and a cockpit decoration. Next, you take this edge and fold it to this line on both sides to create the rear fins. Now with these, you can do one of two things. You can fold them over the creases, lift up the edge and tuck them in to make your plane look more uniform, like that. Or you can open up the pockets using a pencil or anything and round them out a bit to make engines. There you go, that's your completed plane. As usual, I hope you enjoyed this video. Origami Gamer, out.